Hello and welcome to MXDOUT PCTV. We have two USB power banks with us. Now I'm going to tell you a little story about what normally happens to people. Basically, you'd be walking down the road and your phone's fine, but as soon as you go a little bit out of distance, your battery starts to go really low, you start to use your phone a bit more, you're texting more, you're gaming more because you're bored, or you go shopping and you actually need to make that phone call and you can't make that phone call, and because you can't make that phone call because you haven't got one of these. Now these are nice and small, or small enough, and you can actually place these inside your pocket and you'll always have power, whether you've got a tablet, mobile, or you want to charge your PlayStation 4 device or your Xbox 360 device, PlayStation 3. It actually powers them as well, so this is a really good thing to buy. And the reason so much is the reason to buy is, like as I said, you could be in a shop and you obviously need to use your phone. You can't use your phone, so that means you have to find a charging bank that's in one of the big complex stores that you only get them in. You don't get them in every store. You don't get them in Sainsbury's, or you don't get them in Morrison's or Asda's or anything like that. So it's good to have one of these. Obviously you can have a car and you can use the in-car charger, but these are a lot more better because obviously if you haven't got a car, it's good to have one of these, isn't it? So obviously let's start off with the small one. This is a Plugable USB power bank by Plugable, the company. I only trust these sort of companies for third party stuff like this because they're always good. I've used many of their products and they're exceptionally good. So in that box there, you will get a little pamphlet and a book showing you about the power and what you can use it for and stuff like that. And then you'll also get a USB and a connector for your power bank. And on the power bank, you will get a power button, and you'll get blue LED lights that come up on the bottom there to show you how much power you've got. It fills about 750 kilos. Not 750 kilos, 750 grams. And basically you plug that into the serial adapter input here, so I can plug it in, and then you just plug this into a computer, charge it up, and then you're off to go. And then you'll use your cable that you had supplied with your phone, tablet device, or I don't know, charging adapter cable. You plug it straight in here, and then you'll continue to charge your device, and it actually tells you how much power you've got left that you're using from this. So this little one here says that it's 6,000 milliamps and it's 1 amp charging power, and it says it can charge tablets, cell phones, Wi-Fi devices, MP3 players. It's a high capacity, it's nice and small. The input's 5 volts DC 800 by 1000 milliamps, and output's 5 volts DC by 1000 milliamps. It's obviously a lithium battery and it's inside. So 6,000 milliamps of power from a little USB bank like this is pretty good. So basically you can probably get 2 charges, and obviously you can walk around and you don't need to just charge your phone, you can charge many devices. So this is what this is good for. Now this is the upgraded bigger brother. This is a 12,000 milliamp version and it's slightly bigger. So we'll have a look at this, and this comes with the same sort of cable here that you get on the side of the small version, and it still has the book to tell you what you can use it with. It's got slightly smaller LEDs on the front here, and it's got a different sort of button. It's got a power like button on the side there, and you press it and it shows you exactly how much power is left in here. So you obviously charge this by USB to the computer, and then after it's finished charging you can obviously just check like that to see how much power is in there to make sure it's charged up, and you're ready to go. And you can just charge 2 devices with this at the same time, which is even better. It's a lot more powerful. We can have a look, and it's obviously 2.1 amp charging it's a 2.1 amp charging power, so this is super fast charging. It's kind of like you can fit this in your pocket no problem, or your bag charge your tablets, cell phones, Wi-Fi devices, MP3 players, exactly the same as the small brother. The output is 5 volts DC, 1000 milliamp I should say, and 5 volts DC by 2001 milliamp. It's also lithium battery power, and it's input DC 800 by 1000 milliamps as well. So you got a 1 amp port and a 2.1 amp port, and you've got a 0.8 amp input as well. So it also says some devices, usually tablets, may charge higher rate for 2.1 amp port. See Plugable.com for products to find out details. I suppose you could either look in a pamphlet or it will be updated on their website of Plugable products, and it will tell you exactly what are the good specifications and the best procedures of getting the right power to your tablet or mobile or Wi-Fi devices. So it's exceptionally good. This feels a little bit more heavier. This feels like about a kilo in weight, and obviously it's really good. You can charge it, leave it in the car, leave it in the bag, leave it wherever you need to leave it. But I trust Plugable products because they're really exceptionally good. I've had no problems with them at all, and this is just even better. I always have problems when my battery dies from my phone or a tablet or something like that. You know, it's always good to have. And obviously if you're with your friend and they haven't got nothing to charge and they're out of battery, you can always lend a hand. Or if you're going to, like what I did last year, I went to a festival outside and everything, and everyone had all these cables. Well, in the festival it had this charging bank, had all these USBs connected for all different phones and stuff there, but because there were so many people charging, it weren't really charging. It took hours and hours just to get like a little 1% of battery. So this is really good. You don't have to worry about that, and it's just like a problem solved by Plugable, another problem solved. So if you thought this video was helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and there'll also be some higher resolution pictures, and thanks for watching.